Feed the beast. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the Patreon server playing Feed the Beast Revelation, just hanging out here in my little garden area and by my stump. Figured I'd pull out a chair here, it's a good place to relax. And, you know, the last episode got a builder going, which is great, but I need more power, and a power cell, or actually multiple power cells, would be fantastic to have. I just need prismarine for that. And either I go kill me a bunch of guardians, or I run into the nether and find some nether quartz, and then get an atomic reconstructor, and yeah, I'm going to go that route. So, what I need to do is get me some obsidian, because I know there's a lava pool in the mining world. I'll go ahead and mine some of that, make a portal, and go into the nether. I don't really like the nether. Time to go into the nether and running and screaming around in there trying to avoid being killed. I really don't like the nether very much. Never have. Oh well. Let's make this thing happen. Grab sword. I should have a bow, but I don't. Ooh. This is a pretty nice little spot. Alright, okay. What I'm really here for is quartz. I need nether quartz because I can't make power cells without nether quartz turned into prismarine, and for the prismarine I need nether quartz. So I am snagging this as fast as I can. There's 10. Okay, other stuff around here, some up there. Ooh, there's a tree over there. I always like trees. Is this fuse wood? It is. Alright, can't harvest that. Oh, but there's some more. Alright, looks like it's fairly safe in here until the gas come along. So I'm just gonna grab as much quartz as I can find, and then run screaming like a little girl out of here. Not too bad in the nether, and I got a bunch of quartz, which I really don't need all of that, but I do need to go ahead and convert some of it, at least in pairs. And we'll sit there and say bye to Slight here. See ya. But I'm gonna make the bits I need for the atomic reconstructor. Now to do that, let's go ahead and put this all away. Don't need that. Yeah, a little glowstone. Ooh. Oh, hey, that was exactly 2 stacks. Cool. Anyway, I've got the alloy furnace up here, and it is done with my 3 red metal ingots. Good, because I need some of this. Oh, hey, I've got cobblestone on me. I was gonna build some stuff in the nether, but no need. And I need 5 of these. Right. And I should be able to make the furnace generator from gadgetry. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and stick that there, and I think the atomic reconstructor will put there. So this will go ahead and generate power. We'll let that generate some power. I'm curious to see how much a single piece of charcoal will make here. That's quite a lot of RF. Okay, I like that. Anyway, I need one of these, and that's going to need to get smelted, which I'll just smelt it right here. There's other ways of getting the bits and pieces that I need, but I don't have that right now. Oh, I need to have an atomic reconstructor here. Reconstructor. No, what the heck's this? Flux reconstruction. Okay, well, that's not what I need. Alright, I do need some iron. Let's grab some iron. Atomic reconstructor. There you are. Lots of iron, lots of redstone. No, not the redstone. This thing. Sticks. Sticks. Okay, so let's grab some redstone. And I don't have any sticks in there, but I do have wood on me. There we go. Let's just make some quick sticks. Alright, so sticks like that, and iron going around it, and that in the middle gives me the casing, and that, and the book, yay. And then those go there, and iron there? No, okay. It's exactly the opposite. Well, fine. Done, and I need a button. Let's go with a wooden button. And I also need a redstone torch. Cool. Alright, so I want this to point upwards. So let's get up on top of that here. And let's hit that real quick so it's a pulse. And it's grabbing power from here. Wow, that's quite a lot of power. And it's 60,000? That's a ton of power from... I'm liking this thing. It seems to generate... Okay, 64,000 RF from one piece of coal. I'd have to play with it and see if that's different from normal or what. But that I am liking. Let's go ahead and stick a couple more in there. And quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need at least 2 sets. So let's go ahead and do 4. Oh, dang it. I forgot. And I just crashed the server. Dang it. The server didn't crash, which was very good, and I got my 4 pieces back. There is a bug currently with this ring of magnetization, and I played with it in single player, and it's causing issues. If I have that on and I try to drop stuff off like this, see how that just falls off? With that ring of magnetization on, it does not. And I have crashed the server multiple times playing with that, and I don't want to do that again. Is there not enough energy to do that one? Or were you just not in the way? Alright, well, we'll let this generate a smidge more. Oh, and the other thing, you know, hitting the Q key to send it out, that didn't work either. But it does now, which is good, because I got rid of the magnet. Looking at magnets, magnet... the ring of magnetization that comes with the actual editions, that worked fine, and then the Magic Bees magnet, that also looked like it worked fine in my single player testing. But with the 1.3.0 of Feed the Beast Revelation, if you use either one of these Botania rings, that's a problem. And so, not good. Anyway, that's going to go ahead and slowly power this thing up. You know, I think I might make another one of those just because they seem to crank out a huge amount of power, which I like. I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and toss that in there, and I wonder if those planks would be sufficient to make them all. It looks like they will. That's going pretty fast. So that should do an entire one. Yep, perfect. All right. So this is, we're good there. Power cells. I need some paper. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of that paper. I'm going to need some gold nuggets. I'm going to need, let's get rid of the stuff that I don't need here right now. Yeah, I think all I need now is power cell. All right, I need to make this. That's where I need gold nuggets. And then this, ooh, emerald. Do I have enough for 2, which is perfect. All right, and I need some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I think that is everything I need. Well, let's make stuff. All right, first let's make some paper. I need 2 of you. Oh, and I have just enough for this. And is that redstone or is that... It is redstone, which I don't have on me right this second. All right. Go ahead and go dunk, 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 and we'll make 2 of these, and then we need to make the centerpiece that's more gold and some lapis, which I do have. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 2 of those. Let's make another one of these, and I seem to remember, because, you know, brain like a rusty steel trap, I seem to remember I needed some iron here too, so let's go dunk, 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 dunk. Yep, alright, do a second one. There's my 2 frames, diamonds on top, emeralds to the side, shards there, redstone there. There's my 2 power cells. Cool. All right, I don't know if I necessarily want a power cell in here, so let's check my chunk boundaries. This chunk is loaded, as well as this chunk over here, with all these other working bits. So, you know, I really don't have a good spot for... Ooh, I could do it kind of here. All right, these guys are gonna have to move. You can move, and you can move. You can go into there because I'm not using you right now. Yeah, I could put a, you know, they could go in the ground. Let's do that. Yes, I've got a shovel on me, but I'm breaking dirt with my hand. All right, so let's put one power cell there, and let's open you up. Oh, and we're linked. Let's link a second one there. And now if we take this one and drop it down, we can sit there and put that in place. And now my power, hey, not the sticks. Now I've got 2 million keys. Each one of these provides a million RF, which is very, very nice. Alrighty, so that we can break and get rid of. And this, let's make this an in, because this is going to be a solar cell array. And I was looking at also, oh, we're going to turn chunks off. I was going to make another power. Yep. Let's go ahead and make another one of these coal pieces. So 3 there, 5 there. All right, so let's grab you, and you know, you've got power in you. Let's steal you away because I can. And I'm going to go ahead and put 2 of the. Yeah, let's put these here. I was sitting there thinking, do I want to do these here or elsewhere? So that I can put 3 solar cells here that will slowly trickle charge. And this one I'm going to take over to the mining world, and we'll get things going there. So let me grab a few things and meet you there at the mining world. One of the things I did is I made this wrench from RF Tools because I've got a cunning plan here. Let's see, how's this doing? Yep, the power is going through here. Oh, we're down to level 42. Oh, hey, we got some coal. Let's go ahead and steal that coal. Still no diamonds. Well, you know, I'm not low enough to get diamonds yet. But let's go ahead and break all these. And lose that one down in there. Grab that too. Okay, so we got those 4. I'm going to take this power cell and drop it down, and it's got almost 400K RF in place, which is very nice. And so this isn't doing anything because, you know, no power. However, I can set this to out, and now it should be getting power. Yes, it is. Cool. And this is gone. I just sucked through that power really fast. The reason why is I wanted to come in here and toggle this to be an on. So I'll put a power or solar panel here, and that should get some power with that. And let that do. Yeah, that went from 43 to 41 chunks, which is very cool. Oh, steal a little bit more coal. Alrighty. Oh, still a little bit more coal. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Home. Because now I can take these 3 that I have and stack them over here, and we'll go solar panel, solar panel, solar panel, and those should all be feeding in along with these furnace generators. And let's put charcoal in you, steal charcoal out of you, and put coal into you. Are you not burning? Are you not burning? Huh. Okay, oh, there it goes. So these will slowly burn the resources down, and that will provide power. And these solar panels will also do the trickle. So maybe I can get some hoppers to feed stuff in here, or I can just every once in a while dump in some stuff. And I should be able to get some more coal there from the mining dimension to help feed these. Plus, I still have the original 4 solar panels slowly trickle charging everything. And now that I've got solar panels kicking around, or not solar panels, now that I have the power cells, as I keep making more of them, the storage of my power system will go up. So each one of these basic power cells will go up by 1 million RF that it holds. If I could make some of these advanced power cells, then they would go up by 4 million. But that requires a lot of diamonds, that requires dimensional shards, which requires all of these bits, which I have no emeralds. And I'm going to have to hopefully find some more of those as I mine about there in the mining world. But they, power! Well, it's a little bit later, and I have mined out, I think, a total of 8 chunks. Then we had a reset of the mining world, and I decided to hold off. I yanked everything out of there, and then earlier today that was done, so I threw it back up and started it going again. And I decided I wanted a way of getting emeralds. I wanted a way of doing a whole bunch of other things, and mining for it is just not going to happen. It's just, I've gotten so very, very few of them that way. So I figured what I would do is do a little work at spawn, and I've got some supplies here. I figured I'd do limestone and dark oak and spruce, but I hardly have any actual spruce to speak of, so I'm going to plant some, and we'll do that over at spawn. And yeah, I've got a little friend hanging up here above me. That's a smiley cloud from Actual Editions, and solid air. Donk. If I try to leave, I can't leave. I've gotten it blocked. Oh man, there we go. I'm gonna break these things here real quick. I like these solid airs because they're a great way for hiding access ways. Like for example, if here, let's just dump you in the blocks chest. If you wanted to, is there a few more in there? Yeah, there's one more here. Like I could climb up that, but if you wanted an invisible walkway to something, that works really, really well. And I'm trying to figure out why I needed to walk out, because I'm just going to spawn. Spawn. There we go. Spawn. And I had an idea of doing something here, and this happens to be the exact center of spawn where people go. Now let's take a look at the map here. I'm right here. Yes, I was clearing out this little area here because I want to play with this chunk, so that's over to boing, boing. Somebody did a little path through here. I don't know what was done there. There were also a whole bunch of berry bushes that I yanked out for the nonce. This area here, I'm thinking of going ahead and building something here in this chunk. And let's kind of break the grass for a bit. We don't need that. We can always put it back. And yeah, you can go away, and you can go away. And okay, now we got a clear spot here. And the thought I had is it's going to be a multi-purpose room, but I was also thinking 15. I'm thinking odd as far as building this is concerned. So let's see, that's there. There's 15. And this goes up to there. All right, so let's go ahead and finish the rest of this. And my building style, I've discussed this before, but my idea is to go with a limited palette and some of the what I call same and different, in that I'm going to go with wood, and it's going to be 2 different types of woods. The spruce. Okay, yes, let's plant this while we're thinking about it, because I'm going to want some spruce. So you can be some spruce there. You can do some spruce there. Nothing diagonal to it. All right. And let's go over to this other side. We'll plant some spruce over here too. All right. Spruce. All right. So that'll make spruce.
And his name is John C.
Somebody's playing, having fun with that. I didn't realize that sound would play. Anyway, so I am looking at. So here's a 15-15 spot, and square is boring. So what I'm looking at is something, you know, I should have a better axe than this. Let's go ahead and trim the corners back a little bit. All right, so what I'm thinking, if I go like this. Okay, yeah, see, now we've got a little bit of a curve going in. Okay, I like that. So let's go with that. And let's see if we have a centerpiece. See if that's 1, 2, that was 1, 2, 3, 4 that came in. So let's take that down. And that there. yeah, it's still a craptastic lumber axe, but it works better than not. So if that's the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this, let's have a, since I'm going with odd, that means the doorways are going to be an archway of 3. That makes these kind of weird looking. So let's go ahead and let's move this back a little bit. So it's like that. And then I'm thinking, see if that goes like this. Now where to bring in the limestone. Let's go ahead and do limestone here. Good oink. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get me an axe that I can play with. So, yeah, that actually starts breaking things up, and I kind of like the palette in that limestone, to me, it has a little bit of a kind of a brownish cast to it. You know, see some of those little sand-like colors. I think that matches nicely. Oh, hey, cool, we got one of those up. So an archway will have some of this. We'll have to play with the sides. And I don't want plain here. I think that's kind of ugly. So can I do something with this? Okay, I'm gonna have to go get my chisel because I like a lot of these. I kind of like weathered brick and regular brick. Where's the regular? There's the regular bricks. I like splitting up those two. So, but I'll do everything with like the normal brick and then sprinkle in other bits there too. But let me go ahead and do some building up and harvesting that, and I think I can turn this now off. Don't need the chunk borders. Alrighty. Alright, so yeah, let me get my chisel and build up some walls and get some ideas as to what I'm doing here. So I've got a little bit of structure going on here, and I'm thinking 5 high is a kind of a nice little spot there. Let's spin around. Oh, it's going to turn night in just a little bit, and then zip around and become day again, because OU812 set up a draconic time speeder upper thingamajiggy. So in here, I've got this central shaft, which I'll deal with later. But I'm just putting out here some ideas, and it's something to get me up higher here as I'm going, now what? And, you know, I'm kind of sitting there looking at this and going, I'm not sure about these cross beams where everything else, the wood is going up and down, except for the fact that I kind of like this dark where that you can see the wood itself. So I'm kind of torn. I'm not sure. Oh, these. The dark oak bark walls. I was looking at these. I was looking at walls, and I was thinking about making cobblestone walls and playing with those. But then there goes the night. Boom, and then see the moon is going doink, 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 doink. There we go, and it's daytime. Yay! So I don't know if it even has time for mobs to spawn, or maybe. Anyway. So I was looking at cobblestone, because cobblestone has some cool walls, and then I was going, I'm not really using cobble in any of this, and I was looking around, and all of a sudden I spotted these walls that looked like wood, and I went, oh, hey, dark oak right there. So if I do dark oak bark, make it a wall, and this is expensive because it's 9 of these dark oak woods, these logs, to make 2, which means that I need 27 of these logs to make 6 of these walls. So I've been burning through a bunch of my my dark oak because I want some kind of support to these walls here, and I was looking at this and going, what do I put right there? I might have an upstanding dark oak, but not quite sure yet. I played with several things. I think what I need to do is spend some time to figure out a roof. Okay, philosophy, I mentioned that of same but different. So I'm using wood and this because it's got same color. If I were using dark stone, not dark stone, regular stone bricks, that would be all gray and this is brown, and it doesn't quite match. But I'm thinking all sorts of chisel work in here. I just threw down the regular blocks so that it's all the same, but with the chiseling on there, it's going to be different blocks going on. So probably brick for the walls. Not so sure about the floors. And then this, I'm looking at pretty much keeping it the wood, but I think what I will do, I took down all the spruce because I think I've got plenty of spruce right now. I'm not looking at using logs. I think I'm going to use wood up here and do slabs and stairs. And so the reason, I'll just show you right now why. I like doing dark oak as far as logs, and then I like using, let's do some of this here, then I like using spruce for doing the actual slabs and stuff. So if I were to do some dark oak right there, it's if you can see this, it's got kind of a bit of red in it, for lack of a better word. That's got some red in it, and this over here, if we slap this into here, got a eclipse going on. This, to me, I like that wood with this log better than this. So that's why I think I'm going to go ahead and do spruce for the roof, and then maybe I'll do some accents with dark oak just to break things up, because same woods but different types of woods. So that's what I'm kind of thinking at. So it's roof time, and I wonder if anything will spawn. I know in some mod packs when it gets full eclipse, mobs will spawn for the next little bit, but I haven't noticed that here. So I'm not sure about what that roof is going to do. Oh well, I will find out, see what it looks like. So there's a roof, and it's not your standard just stairs going up, which is boring. It's got some slabs in there, and then it kind of goes stairs at the top, and that gets boring. So it's also just all spruce, which is again boring. So I've got plenty of same, but it's time to do some different in here. So I'm gonna sit there and play with it and see what I can come up with, because boring. Now, this is more about what I'm talking about when I say same but different. Okay, we've got woods up here, and it's a mixture of spruce and of dark oak, a mixture of the planks and the logs, and then also the walls, which are, again, logs. And that, I have to admit, looks pretty good. It's not the bland, boring steps going up and blech. No, we've got a little breakup of the different color woods. These vertical pieces, I'm getting more and more where I like those, and so that's something that I'm starting to play a little bit more with. It breaks up the roofs. If I were doing a bunch of stuff with cobble, then I'd probably go ahead and put cobble fences on here, but like I said, not doing that. So let's get back down. And I also did some stuff here where we've got the gates here to stop mobs from coming in. And these obsidian pressure plates should only allow players to trip them. Mobs should not be able to do anything with those. And I also put a little bit of a window treatment. I was thinking this wall was too narrow. I liked having the break, I like having the visible depth, but it's just too narrow to be good by itself, and so I punched in this wall, a hole in the wall, did a little bit of sprucing around there, and then the black glass, because that's my favorite of all the stained glasses, is that one, and that does a pretty nice little job. If we step back a little bit, it's coming together. It's kind of nice. I like how that looks. It's a mixture of a very limited palette, if we had Ender IO, then I could make these silent and I can make them invisible, but we don't. Not in the pack. So we got a nice little building here, and I think I'm going to stop going any further with this. I have two plans for this building, or in this area, and maybe you've got an idea as to what you think it is. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here. If you have an idea as to what this building is going to be used for, go ahead and leave a comment there in the video, and I'll let you know if you're right. You probably are. You probably have an idea as to what's going on in there. It's gonna be a playroom. I mean, yeah, you probably know exactly what it's gonna be. Anyway, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot, and it's hopefully something that the people on the server can enjoy. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the patron server, having a blast doing a little Feed the Beast revelation. And thanks for watching. Bye.